I get some coffee. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. My boy Diggs. I'm a really big fan of Diggs in Madden. Really love him as a cornerback. Preston Smith. Well, there's no guarantees on Preston Smith having a huge game. I can't guarantee that for anyone. Zardarius Smith had a big game last week, though. Big game. Alright, we need to figure things out with Kevin King. I'm gonna withdraw. Kevin, let's give you an actual contract. What's his desire? What's his desired fair offer? He wants $4.8 million a year, $3.5 million in a signing contract. Which I can't even offer. Okay. So who can I release? Who should I release, y'all? Who's bottom of the barrel? Dexter Williams. Who's... Let's see here. Not roster, but depth chart. Show me depth chart. Alright, we got 2 QBs. Running backs. I've seen Rosen more than Dexter. Okay, fullback. Wide receivers. Oh boy, I don't know who to release. I need money. I need to sign Kevin King. Oh, I can't even edit them. God damn it. Free some cap room here. If I'm able to. There we go. Here's some savings. Ooh, don't want to do that. Big ol' afro was on him. Tim Williams. Let's get rid of him. Let's see here. I think that's the best I can do for him. It's probably the best I can offer him right now for Kevin. Boy. I might need to franchise tag his ass. Yep, I'm gonna have to franchise him. Damn. Well, you're lucky you're even making money. Can't really offer anyone anything else. I think I'm gonna franchise tag Kevin King though. It's the best I can do. Alright, while the game loads in, I'm gonna make coffee and use the restroom. And we got a Sunday night prime game bet. It's a fat bet.
Trouble keeping up with the Joneses? I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, Aaron Jones, no picnic a week ago. He's looking for another big game. It'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening. But all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
Coffees I'm making. And we're back. I don't know where my controller went. Where'd my controller go? Oh. It's on the ground. That's nice. No wonder I can't find it. It's underneath the chair.
NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
All right, Sunday Prime.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
The trashy
so
Kirk
Viking
Cousins
offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State.
I wouldn't call him a veteran.
It's Kirk Cousins.
Coming off of a loss their last time out.
And they lost last week. Nice. This is our second game, too. I beat them the first time. I think they have kind of a crappy record.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Okay, he's gone.
He's at the 40.
No, he's gone.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
I did audible that too.
Strike first here in this opening quarter.
I sure did audible that.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one
well,
or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Good catch, Devontae. Back shoulder?
Down, but not before they work it across
yeah,
midfield.
Back shoulder.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jones.
Good run. Good run.
Down around the 15-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. It was in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
And he will get this.
We're going to take that.
End zone, touchdown, Green
we will
Bay.
take that.
Jimmy Graham, his 4th touchdown.
I'm going to kick the ball off. I'm going to go snag my coffee. And then I'm also going to change my shirt for it. But the game will continue going, so don't worry, guys. There you go.
Each team's headed, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part
Didn't
of
make it in
That's
time.
2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now the first play of the
wow,
drive there is
Vikings have already been eliminated from the playoffs.
The starters here defensively for
Surprise, they got a good
they were very good in the win last week
pass rush for defense.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the
offense is trash, though.
For sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
You can't just be only rush team. It's been proven many, many, many times. You can not only be a rush team.
3rd down, Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards.
Pretty sure Cook got injured last time, too, we played.
3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
He's very injury prone.
Going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in.
That's what's going to happen if you keep trying to run this ball, boy. You're going to get your ass whooped.
A season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Night.
17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. So into Packer territory.
They're doing their best to run this ball on me.
At the 38. Throwing his Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they'll wind up getting this.
Don't look at me, Jair. It's on you, buddy.
The 20. A good pickup there, a 22. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Madison ain't going far. That's for goddamn sure. What is this? Right in the backfield.
Here, knocked back to the 20.
Like that. I like that.
3, and it brings up 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
No way.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It'll be a gain of 4.
I was going to say, there's no way you guys pick this up right now. There's no way.
I see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line.
I think I forgot to tweet that I'm live.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Good run, good run. I don't want to overuse him.
13 yards, first down, Packers.
I want to be
His
smart.
first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams with touchdown number 12 on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
Big boy.
Extra point good by
Love
Prater.
it.
And the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown,
good
out
shit.
is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Good shit.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Ooh, good play action fake. I actually legit thought that was going to be going inside. That was a good animation. That actually drew me in.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick other than
a 50-50 ball.
That's his sixth pick. Sixth pick on the year.
By Jair Alexander.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Oh.
Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Sat right in that pocket. Waited to the last second. Good thing I didn't try to get too much outside.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Again, waited till the last second.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Dak Prescott.
Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Yikes. Oh, Emmanuel got
the numbers
hurt.
on the ground for Jones last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive. And this is
oh my God, he caught that.
Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Come on now, Turner.
Retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter make that now 8 sacks for him.
They got to fix the release stuff. So hard to see the players.
Backwards, it's 3rd and very long. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now Rodgers. The centers has got it complete. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Thank you. Thank you.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Rodgers on the money to the tight end, Graham. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it second
Trying
down.
to make the best plays here as
4 yards
possible.
on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This is Jones. And all the way
Good
down
truck.
inside
Good
the
truck.
5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. The quick slant.
Good job,
caught.
Jimmy.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. To throw is Rodgers. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the
Oh,
backfield.
dude, I've
This one
thrown
might
2
be coming
touchdowns while you boys have been holding.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes.
There we go.
Packers are able to stretch
I mean, I
that lead out
had
further.
2 earlier on this drive, but you know, whatever.
And it's a first half that leaves us
Can only throw so many
anticipating
touchdowns in a
what can
drive,
still come.
right?
I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
All right, let's see how triangle does on me for defense.
Next drive underway. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A running play on 1st down will get 4 up to the 29. Call it a gain of 4.
Yeah, we take away that big run you had, you ain't shit.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Let's take away that big run you had.
I
want to see what kind of running back you are.
It'll go as a loss of a yard.
Take away those 75 yards. What have you done? You caught the ball like once or twice out of the backfield. Been it.
Off the play fake.
Oh, up the middle. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I saw it too.
This one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I hit the wrong button.
First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
Gonna try to run it again, aren't you?
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Damn.
So that flag will cost him 15. And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Cook following the penalty. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively.
He really can't run this ball on me.
Just a yard on that last run.
I know he can't.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Savage, dude. I'm loving Savage.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down.
Now that's how you run the ball effectively.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. Rodgers now 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by
13 for 13.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Cooking right now.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing is Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Scanley's doing good.
22-yard
Impressing
gain.
me. Impressing me.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9,
push me forward to get 4.
The 5-yard line.
Again, I don't want to overrun it with Aaron Jones.
5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. They've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense.
I don't know about that.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here.
Out here making plays.
Shot, a 20-yarder. And the 13-year man puts it through. And that will get the lead up to 14. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
There's 3 penalties that have taken off touchdowns now. Not good. At least one of the drives I didn't get the touchdown on it, but still, you know, I should have an additional 4 points.
Now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
Why are you trying to run the ball?
This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I don't know what they're thinking.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go.
If anything, you know, to take it slow.
Catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Oh,
Cousins. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Perfect.
And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Who swatted that? Who swatted that?
This is the
I want to know.
Defense in the National Football League. There's
not what I meant to do.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
All right, well, the game gave me it back.
For the extra point.
Thank you.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the
I appreciate it. Now we're, you know, back in the groove of things.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Clip that guy.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Oh, my God. The wide receivers are just getting hammered.
The intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try to go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now.
Good tackle. He's had 3 picks.
And get your momentum really built up.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Draw play. Cousins to Cook.
I don't know why. I don't know. What's the point of running the ball? That does not make sense to me. Why would you try to run the ball?
Timeout. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
Because now you're fucked.
He's corralled, but not before getting it.
You can't get the field goal off now even. Nope. There was 0 point in trying to run that ball. It not only wasted more clock time, but now you took off another timeout or another down. A couple downs you could have had even in that. Shit, there's so much I can do with that kind of setting.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25.
What a mistake.
The 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Just trying to avoid him as much as possible.
Being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling.
Scantling, man. He's cooking. He's had some good receptions this game.
Nice gain of 21 yards.
That's my favorite thing right now is throw it to Scantling on the bubble pass.
Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling.
Scantling is just so good on that.
About the 6-yard line.
If he can develop that trait of getting out and being like more elusive, oof, that play will be broken.
Rodgers to throw once more. He's got it.
Oh, he picked that somehow.
2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Vitale, I'm giving you it. That's the first incompletion all game. It's not on me.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. He holds it
Scantling
in.
deserved that.
Valdez-Scantling for the Packers.
He was great that entire drive.
Touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Oops.
And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter out of his hands
I've completely shut down their offense, their defense.
Extra point good by
They're getting tired.
And the decision to just kick
I'm
the
ramrocking them every time. I think I scored on every drive so far.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here.
Good shit. Like I said, we take away that big 75-yard run, you've only had 5 yards of offense. That's it. You haven't done shit since.
Most of the time in the first
out of your 10 carries, you've gotten 5 yards.
I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
Even less.
Kind of a starter or an opener.
Now you have 2 yards on 11 carries.
Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That's it. That is bad.
And they're going to face an uphill battle.
You got one lucky run because of your quickness.
Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
I don't even know what to say about that.
There, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
I mean, props to them on trying to be a run team, but it's not working. Not at all.
It'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. So here are the Packers now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Dude, I tell you what, that is working insanely good.
Packers.
Oh, man.
When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College.
Good run.
Of course,
11 yards.
And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
I'm being smart with how much I use him.
Have him on the move on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Ooh.
Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I tried to get a little bit more of a platform on that, but I couldn't do too much.
Completion on 1st down. Jones.
Oh, I know I could have turned it to a corner if he was just a little bit quicker. Little bit quicker, he would have turned that upfield. Oh, San Fran destroyed the hell out of Miami, 34-0.
Secondary guys have to make a lot of tackles.
Now it's Rodgers.
Dude, Scantly is possession receiver. Love it. Love it.
Facing a 2nd and 2.
I love that in a wide receiver. Just effort. Pure effort.
Rodgers gonna throw.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You turned it upfield, I'll take it. I'll take it. All day.
Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone.
What do you mean?
He
hasn't done shit.
And of course,
those 77 rush yards are not. Nah. He has 0 rush yards after that 75-yard rush touchdown. That's it. He hasn't done anything. On 12 carries, he has 0 positive yards.
Again, it's Cook. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
He's -2 yards now.
Be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
There's nothing to say about that.
Darius Smith, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
I ain't got anything good to say about that one, Cook, man. He's quick.
And now you know
I'll give you that.
Come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
That quickness is the only reason he had that touchdown on that play.
An avalanche is coming right on top of it. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Wow, pass interference replay might be discontinued. I just got that notification on my phone. Interesting.
They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive to come back and win.
Come on now.
Can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
The end result, 21 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching.
I tried to go down.
That's why he's able to produce.
I didn't want him to get hit big.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first
Guess that
down.
wasn't an option.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Oh, I had Devontae. I had him for a tutty.
He's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. It's caught by Sanders. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Oh. Oh my God, he buffered it 3 times but got it. I gotta see the replay on that. 1, 2. Oh my goodness.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the
Jeepers.
year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Prater for the extra point. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
Yeah, clean sweep, no doubt. Their defense started strong. I mean, I still scored on the first drive, but I mean, it should be 52-3. Should really take away Dalvin Cook's rushing yards, touchdown. He really did not deserve those.
And this will be incomplete.
120 yards, 3 touchdowns. Brutal stats.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
No way they continue trying to run it.
Cousins. And that'll be incomplete.
Can't even get completed passes now.
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And he will
dude, I love it. Love the intensity of the defense right now.
Coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's impossible to do anything.
Seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot
of sync
quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface.
Time to run this clock down.
On the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
Yeah,
so we could
no
talk
kidding.
about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but the performances that we've seen this year.
They read that pretty good.
A bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant.
Oh, I even had triangle open, too.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the shotgun to give to Jones. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be
Waste
2nd
that clock.
down. Again, it's Jones. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Oh, I don't know why he went for him, but it was good.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard
thank God.
line.
Thank
now
God.
Whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this into
Good job, Williams.
for a Green Bay touchdown. Jamal Williams.
Crowd is piss quiet.
On the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point good.
I'd even try to beat them this bad. I mean, they were just self-destructed.
Scales, right?
They self-destructed on themselves.
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
And you see Dalvin Cook in the offense heading back out. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start.
No, he did not.
Maybe a career day.
No,
not the case.
no.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side.
I don't think so. I give him no credit.
Za'Darius Smith.
He had one lucky run, and that was it. Hasn't done anything since.
Certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Cousins. And Diggs has it. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
They have a brutally bad
The Vikings
offense.
on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Cousins.
No.
And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again.
I was ready for the screen.
Multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And that will come.
Really want me to run the read option. My God.
Comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone.
I would have been so gone.
They would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but
Mid-game trade, my
throwing
ass.
to start the drive, but that one incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big
I should have done the
lead.
bubble
If you're coaching,
screen.
Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw.
Bit off
It's
target
knocked
there,
away
Aaron.
and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Jones.
Nearly.
And a nice
Nearly
job
got
there
it.
defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And
Great
they'll let
punt.
this one go
Great
right on
punt.
the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this
Again,
next drive
there's no
underway.
way they try to
They've
run it
lost
here.
this one.
I
Their
will.
offense has struggled. Do they try
I
to
will,
put together
yeah.
something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
I would be
and coaches want to. I remember
unbelievably
one time I was on a
impressed
team,
if they
and we were
try to
losing
run
late in
this
the
ball
game
at all
like
on this
and
drive.
you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed before we get out of here.
Ooh, I want
And
Diggs to get a
that
pick.
was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On 3rd down, Cousins. One thing this is taken in. It's complete. A great pickup there, 35
Kevin King, you
yards.
can't be
And obviously the
wishy-washy
first
with,
down
you
to go
know,
along with
being
it.
good on defense and then being
Big play
bad.
has them all the way out near midfield.
Either you're good or you're
for 1st
not.
and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins.
Can't keep giving me these half-ass plays where, you know, you do really good, you get all these pass
Defensively, you look at the
breakups, you know,
numbers,
you
another incomplete pass we
give
just
these
saw,
picks.
and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback
Yeah, say
had a
hi
streak
to him.
Big loss here as he's
That's my boy,
taken down.
Za'Darius.
Za'Darius Smith in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
Looking to break a
So now
record.
after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up.
Oh my
Pressure
God,
too
the
great, and
inside
it goes
pressure.
down once more. Dean
Jesus.
Lowry providing a little deja vu, back-to-back
They're
sacks,
going for
and now
it?
They're staring at a 4th and long.
Y'all are insane. 4th and 31?
Now
I know y'all
Cousins
don't
on
respect
4th
your own.
down. He'll find his receiver. That's Chad Beebe. The 30, 10, and a little bit of a consolation
And of
prize
course
there.
it's
He's
King.
into the end zone. Won't
Oh,
win the game,
King.
but they do get the score.
Oh,
With a 0 showing.
King.
But some fantasy players
Oh,
are
Jesus.
really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are
Of
ones
all
that
the
we
players
don't
that could have
consider
been.
big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or of course
Oh, that's brutal. Oh, you did not want that to be yourself, King.